is up, you guys? Brooke here, and today I am doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. For the most part on my channel, I talk about writing and AuthorTube related subjects, but I've not really done Booktube stuff, but then I have, but then I haven't, but then I have. But really though, whenever you have your own AuthorTube channel, you talk about writing, and writing relates with talking about books. And so that's gonna come up a lot on my channel. And also, in light of all of the latest YouTube information, which I'm sure all of you guys already know by now with the YouTube Partner Program and monetization and all the mayhem going on, I figured that I wanted to participate in the Strike Back Videothon that is taking place with booktubers. And it's being hosted, I think, by That Bookie, Ben Sanders, and E Swizzle. I always want to go like this, E Swizzle. Or is it G Swizzle? I think it's G Swizzle. G Swizzle. I am very much a dork. Anyway, I wanted to participate in the Strike Back-a-thon that they're having, where they are going to be posting videos for 30 days starting on Monday, January 22nd. And I wanted to be a part of that. I just thought that sounded like such a fun idea to go ahead and participate in the Booktube community. But then whenever I started thinking about participating in the Booktube community, I realized that I wasn't necessarily a part of the Booktube community. So I wanted to change that. I figured, once again, with being an AuthorTuber, I think it's very well and nice and dandy to go ahead and be a booktuber as well. Writing and books, they correlate, so you're gonna have to talk about both, and so I'm excited to talk about both on my channel. And with that said, let the newbie book tag commence. Question number 1, why did you start this channel? And I'm assuming it's supposed to be more so, why did you start your Booktube channel? And I kind of already somewhat talked about that in my intro, but I'll go ahead and talk about why I started my AuthorTube channel. I used to read a whole lot more than what I do now, and whenever I did, I loved watching booktubers. It was so much fun to see what all new books were out there and to see what all people's thoughts were on those and to see which books I really needed to take a chance on reading. And I loved watching the Booktube community come together and just be raving about books and sometimes ranting about books. And watching Booktube videos eventually led me watching AuthorTube videos. And watching AuthorTube videos really made it to where I was just like gung-ho about joining YouTube. I adored watching AuthorTube and watching everyone just talk about their writing and just talk about just writing topics in general. And it was just so much fun, and it really was like hit home for me. It was just like, this is what I was meant to do. This is the thing that I was meant to talk about, and having a YouTube channel of my own. So kinda having Booktube bleeding the way towards the path that I was supposed to be taking for my own AuthorTube channel was what really made it to where everything just kinda like happened. Question number 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I definitely love audiobooks. I definitely devour those a lot more than I do physical books. And so I definitely think that I could start reviewing audiobooks more so than just books, because there are more things to review with audiobooks. Like audiobooks, you have to have a good narrator to go ahead and carry the story. If there's not a good narrator for it, then I am not intrigued. I don't carry on with the rest of the book. With also bringing in a little bit of humor to my channel for doing Booktube stuff, I also hope to do reviews of audiobooks or just talking about audiobooks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it all, but I definitely want to be talking about audiobooks more, because a narrator of an audiobook can kill or completely make the story. Question number 3, what are you most excited about for this new channel? I'm excited to have more Booktube friends. Right now I feel like I have associated with a whole lot of AuthorTubers, and that is great, and I love it, and I love everyone that I have come into contact with having this AuthorTube channel. But I would love to have a lot more Booktube internet friends, because for the most part your real friends in real life, they just aren't in this type of liking of books or writing and stuff, and so it's been great to have writing internet friends, and I hope to have some Booktube friends as well to chit chat with. Question number 4, why do you love reading? I love reading because I feel like that it'll just take you to places that you've always wanted to go, but you never knew existed until you open up that book. I mean, and you feel so strongly to these people that you have met in these books, and it's just so strange of how we are able to obtain these relationships with people and they aren't real. I mean, that's weird to think about if you really think about it. No matter what struggle you're going through with in life, you're able to just turn it all off just to be in this book and be in the moment of what you're reading. Question number 5, what book or book series got you into reading? Both Sides of Time. That was a book that I had discovered in 8th grade. And before 8th grade, I was just so on reading. I had always wanted to be a writer at that time, but I wasn't a reader at that time. It was just such an inspirational book, and that really got me into wanting to read all the time. Another one is going to be on every girl's list, which is Twilight. The Twilight books. I loved reading Twilight. It's a definite guilty pleasure, I want to say. Like, I still really like it, but at the same time I'm like, but it's still very much a part of what made me want to be more of a reader. And then also The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games was definitely a book series that I was just like, oh, I want more. I want to read more books. Question number 6, what questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? Here's a question I would ask if you were able to go ahead and write a spin-off series of your favorite book/series of books. What spin-off would you write? That would be a lot of fun. I wonder if lots of people would write a spin-off to Harry Potter. I'm sure that's everyone's like go-to book series that they would like to take part in writing of. Question number 7, what challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome with starting a booktube channel? I really hate it when people don't like me, or if they're like disagreeing with an opinion of mine in a bad, harsh way or whatever. I mean, you can disagree with me however you want. If I said something and you're just like, no, I don't agree with that, that's fine if you don't agree with something I say. But I'm like scared of having like horrible comments written about like, oh, you're a horrible human being for thinking this about this book or whatever. Like, I don't know, that just is always a fear of mine of seeing like some type of trolly comment. No, it scares me to like see something just like really ugly in a comment, then I wouldn't know how to react to it. It'd be like, okay, what do I do now after reading this? I just don't want to deal with that. All right, so those were my answers to the Booktube Newbie Tag, and that was so much fun. I'm so happy and relieved that I got this tag done because I had been thinking about doing a Booktube Newbie Tag for a long time now. So now I feel like I'm officially a part of the Booktube gang here on YouTube, and I am excited about it. And now that this tag is done, you all need to stay tuned to what I will be posting for that Strike Back Videoathon for this upcoming week and the weeks to come. So I'm gonna try and post a video a day for 30 days. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'm gonna shoot these videos in bulk, so we'll see if I'll be able to accomplish this goal. And thanks you guys so much for stopping by today, and I will see you next time. Bye!